The former Police frontman and winner of 16 Grammy Awards has been rumoured for weeks to headline one of the biggest days on the national sporting calendar, but the AFL finally confirmed tonight that he will round out a pre-game entertainment lineup that also features Melbourne hometown heroes, singer-songwriter Vance Joy and rock veterans The Living End. "I know what a big honour it is and that it's extremely important," said Sting. "As a Pom, to be invited there. It's a great honour, so I'm dead excited." Sting is no stranger to the game and proclaims himself to be a fan, but admits it's been a while since he saw it played. The last match he attended featured Mark Jacko Jackson, who retired in 1986. "That's how long ago it was, but I really enjoyed it," he said. "I was amazed by the stamina of the players and the size of the pitch. I am a soccer fan, so when you see the size of the pitch and what those guys have to do to play, it's amazing." The singer grew up in sports-mad Newcastle, in the north of England, and still supports Premier League club Newcastle United, and he said there were only two ways to escape his industrial hometown. One was to play football and the other was to play music. He said, "There wasn't really much else. I didn't want to work in a coal mine at the shipyards, and my football back then wasn't that good. But music seemed to be in my path, so I am happy to have taken that one." The last time Sting played the hallowed turf of the MCG was Australia Day in 2008 as part of the Police reunion tour. "It's a massive stadium, and we didn't fight, so I have very fond memories of the place," he joked. And with his 65th birthday the day after the Grand Final, says he's planning to enjoy the party atmosphere, but not take it for granted. Having played halftime shows at the Super Bowl in 2003 and NBA All-Star Game earlier this year, he knows he has to be at the top of his game to win over the massive crowd. "They are a challenge," he said of the stadium sporting gigs. "You are playing to people who aren't necessarily your fans, so you have to win them over. I always enjoy a challenge. I don't go in assuming it's going to be easy. So to me it's like my sporting event. I have to train and be in the right frame of mind for the big game, if you like. So I take it seriously, and I'm the right amount of nervous, and I am looking forward to it." While he hasn't finalized his song choices yet, a Police song would be appropriate. He's definitely planning to play "I Can't Stop Thinking About You," the first single from his coming album 57th and 9th, which will be released in November. After recent musical detours including a stint on Broadway with his own creation The Last Ship, a double-act tour with Paul Simon, and forays into classical music, the new album is his rockiest since 1999's Grammy-winning Brand New Day. The album contains one song poking fun at climate change skeptics and another musing on the deaths of Prince, David Bowie and his good friend Alan Rickman. And Sting said he's thrilled with the reaction so far. "People have been saying it's a return to form. I didn't know I'd been out of form, but that's what people have been saying," he said. "It's a very direct rock and roll record, which is a surprise to most people. But to me the most important element in music is surprise, both inside the music and in what you choose to do." While Sting will perform before the Grand Final, he will not join The Living End and Vance Joy, who will also play a free show on the MCG after the final siren. News.com. Our privacy policy includes important information about our collection, use and disclosure of your personal information, including to provide you with targeted content and advertising based on your online activities. It explains that if you do not provide us with information we have requested from you, we may not be able to provide you with the goods and services you require. It also explains how you can access or seek correction of your personal information, how you can complain about a breach of the Australian privacy principles, and how we will deal with a complaint of that nature.